We don't use sound effects. This is 100% authentic, no AI used ever. Okay.
Oh, really?
There. Everything's good. Everything's right in the world. Got my All right, so let's start off with this. This video has been making its rounds. If it will work. Oh my god, it actually worked. Oh my god, I love you, Elon. Oh, me sucky long time.
Wow.
You know how it is. So yeah, this was taken video that I guess the victim, I guess if that's the right word you want to use, lady working at Tim Hortons was accosted by a young man. Was quite upset. So you know what? We'll just play it and we'll go over it.
Again. Huh? How about you say that again?
Oh shit! Go back to your fucking country, you stinky ass Indian!
Are you
What the? I said no swearing on this show.
Who, for everybody but you?
God. Okay.
gonna work in there?
Huh?
Are you gonna work in there?
No?
Then who are you to tell us to leave?
Go back to your fucking country!
Tell me, I'm sorry. That face, ooh, just want to smack it. If that was one of our kids, I would exactly do that. I'd freaking smack you.
That one?
Yeah. Freaking, oh, that makes me really angry, actually.
Well, it I don't know if it does for me necessarily, because with this video, I think young kids are really starting to understand and really starting to feel the woes of trying to enter the workforce. And you know, a lot of people are throwing around the word like blank fatigue, black fatigue, Indian fatigue, white fatigue, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, but he just said he wasn't going to work there. She just literally said, "Are you going to work there?" No.
I know, and that's where the deviation kind of happens for me. But I think the reason why we are seeing so much of people, they're more or less done with it, and we'll get into more of. I think people are just kind of done being polite. You know, just yeah, I think just being polite. I think people are just done with it. So I think now what we're seeing is actual open, I wouldn't say hostility, but people are definitely voicing their displeasure. Like whether this kid actually knows
hostile.
what?
That was pretty hostile.
Well, it was pretty hostile, yes. But like I said, we are seeing that people are done with this. People are tired of seeing their whatever the frustration is. And I think this is where the line is. You might not know necessarily why you're upset, but I think a lot of people are starting to kind of grasp it. I remember I was speaking with a lady a little while ago, and she was saying, I don't want to come across as racist, but I see them and now I get upset. And I don't want to be racist. I'm not trying to be racist. And I had said to her, like, I don't think it has anything to do necessarily with their skin color. I think it's you're recognizing that your culture is actually being stripped away right in front of you. And that's, I think, what's more upsetting. So we are seeing young people are getting pissed off. And I think it's because they hear their parents talking about everything's getting more expensive. Well, you know, they're importing all these people. You guys can't get jobs, blah, 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 blah. And I think kids are kind of just manifesting that frustration that their parents are now voicing. So
I don't know. I'm sorry. I literally, that video just made me really angry. I can understand that there's a certain frustration out there. If you're actively looking for work and you can't find work, or you get fired because, well, someone decided to take over and your job no longer is valuable because they're going to give it to somebody else. Like, I mean, I get the frustration. However, that being said, for one, this is just a punk ass, stupid teenager, for one. And the thing is, like, I don't really care certain things being said in a joking way. If you're joking around, it's lighthearted. Okay, fine. But that kid was so disrespectful. Like, I would be livid if I was the parent of that child, personally speaking. Like, what is wrong with you? Like,
Right.
like the thing, if he would have turned around, she's like, you want to work back here? He'd be like, yeah, I do actually. But no, it was a no. And he looked, the way he answered was very degrading, just very like, no, I'm too good for that.
Well, maybe it is some kind of like affluent, upper middle class white kid, which that kind of, maybe this is like the proto libtard in the making. The proto lib.
It's a new word, proto lib.
But yeah, so I don't know. I see, what was the kid kind of being a dick? Yeah. I don't think there's really any dispute. But I think that this is kind of the culmination, and this is why it's resonating, because I think a lot of people are falling on either side. It's like, we're hearing the arguments that, well, young kids don't even want to do these jobs anymore. And so what are they going to do? Well, they hire foreigners to do it. Well, but these jobs used to be entry-level jobs.
Yeah.
Where a kid goes in there. Now, is he the culmination of every single, young kid of today? No. I think he's an outlier. I think he's just saying that, we don't want you people here because our culture is being destroyed. I just think that he's not really grasping what maybe necessarily his parents are talking about, because he looks like he's probably no older than like 20.
He looked younger than that to me, but if he was 20, then that's even worse. To be honest, like, it just, I mean, at least like a teenager, I can understand okay, well, you're ignorant, you don't fully grasp things. And yeah, maybe they're hearing parents' frustration in certain things and don't really understand the actual frustration. They're just like, oh, bad so-and-so person. I mean, but I don't know. Like I said, like, the way he was acting was extremely disrespectful. Like, that wasn't cool. And I mean, the thing is, we don't know the beginning of the video either. We don't know if homegirl started all of a sudden talking to him in a different language and insulting him, and you don't know. And maybe at that point he got angry. I don't know. We don't know the whole video, right? We just see what we see.
Well, a lot of people have shared this little snippet here.
It's a very high up, whatever that is.
And this is Canada's national immigration from 1952 to 2025.
Oh, God.
So it goes from a steady maybe about 200,000 in its peak. And maybe, roughly 200,000, less than 200,000. And then from 2020 to 2025, it shot up to nearly 2.5 million.
Yeah.
2021, 2022-ish.
I can 100% see that. I mean, I see it everywhere I go. I went to go get an oil change today, and not one white person was there.
A lot of brown. There's a lot of brown.
I was like, I was just like, whatever. The guy that helped me out, he was super nice and stuff like that. Like, that, it has nothing to do with it. It was just kind of like, holy shit. Like, it seems everywhere I go lately, it's like I feel like the minority.
I'm like the only white dude here. What the?
I feel really pale.
Yeah, right.
I need sun.
Well, yeah. So I don't know. I definitely see the tensions are rising with people, and if they don't necessarily know why, that's when they start lashing out.
Well, I mean, even if they do understand why people are lashing out at the same time, whether they're on the, and I don't mean on the right as in right or left. I mean, whether they feel like they're in the right or not, or whether, what they're saying is factually correct or not. And the thing is, like, that's a sad thing to me. Like it really is. I get the frustration. I feel the frustration too. And I understand like what that woman that you were having the conversation with too was like, you know, I see these people and I'm just kind of like, oh, like when I rolled in to get the oil change, like I was just kind of, really? Holy shit. You know, but at the same time, I know people of that background and they're fantastic human beings. Like it's not, it has nothing to do with it. It just is what it is.
I think it's culture. I that's what I think. I'm more or less settled on it. I don't care about like all the white neo-nat or Christian nationalists and or maybe not Christian nationalists, but like the white nationalists and all that stuff. They're like, "Whoa, this place is Canada is made for the European bloodline and blah 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 blah." It's like, man,
shut up.
I've said a million times those same people that share your skin color and heritage sold this country out. So no, I will take 100 immigrants, or I'll take 10 immigrants that absolutely love this country for 100 old stock Canadians that don't care and are just willing to sell the country out.
100%. I think most of my closest friends, my best friends, they were all not from here.
Yeah, they're all foreigners.
They are.
Well, see, and that's and I mean genuinely the people that come to another country that love the country, that want to.
Yes.
You know, I've talked about Myron Gaines, where he's like, I'm a Muslim, but I'm not in a Muslim country. I'm not going to sit here and preach to them, trying to convert them to Islam, because that's not what America is. So, you know what? I'm going to shut up. I'm going to sit down, and I'm not going to talk about religion. Okay, I'm not here to convert people to another Christian or to another religion, because that's not what America is.
Well, and that's the thing. Like whether you're atheist or I'm more
spiritual,
Wiccany, or you're Catholic or you're Muslim, it doesn't really matter. But like I'm not sitting there trying to preach to people to tell them like your way is wrong, my way is the right way. It's all about nature and love. No. Like, that's just whatever. You do you. You do you, boo.
Well, that's why I think it has more to do with cultural enforcement and cultural hegemony than it is necessarily about a person's skin color.
Hegemony is a weird word. Just throwing it out there.
It's a beautiful word.
Hegemony.
Yeah.
Sounds weird.
Hegemony.